What is going on, fellas? And welcome back to the Non-League to Legend series. Today we play Cabinteely and Finn Harps because I accidentally played the Drogheda game. Just going through the games and boop, 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 boop. And then we were about 8 minutes into the game when I went, I meant to play this game on a video. Instead, what we're going to do is going to play the Cabinteely and Finn Harps games before we have our little break in June, where we have friendly against Waterford. You can probably tell by the league table, it's not been going great. We've had a little bit of a dip in form, you could say, since we were here last when we beat Athlone and lost to Bray. We then went on to lose 3-1 to Galway. Then we lost 3-1 to Waterford, and then we lost 5-3 to Limerick, and then we got beaten 2-0 in the Munster Senior Cup semi-final against Cork City. Obviously, that was actually a very close game, and then they just decided to score a goal, and that was pretty much it. We didn't really have anything we could do. Then against UCD, banged in 2 early goals, and then they equalised in the 53rd minute, and then nobody wanted to do anything after that. Then against Wexford, 1-1. They had a player sent off right at the end. We went full attacking, made no difference. Then we got absolutely smashed by Drogheda. So I'm kind of glad I didn't bring you back for that, because that was a pretty depressing game to watch. But now we play Cabinteely, a game we should win. Cabinteely are favourites. And then against Finn Harps, we're favourites. Yeah, we were up here. Like, we were unbeaten for a while. God, look. To be fair, the board are happy. I'm not overly happy. We've got a B. Like, they're very pleased with how we're doing in the league. We're on course to work within the wage budget, which, to be fair, we are smashing. We have 1,200 left in the kitty. We've actually got 1,000 if you take into consideration players playing, but we're not in here to do that. We're here to play some football game. We're here to win the football. Yeah. This is the team we are going with today. We have Tom Holland in goal, Fleming and Taylor as our wing-backs, McSweeney and Lyons as our centre-backs, McLaughlin and Lamb are going to be our central midfield partnership. Gorman is going to play on the right with O'Leary on the left. And we're going to go for 2 up front with Pearce and Kylie. Kylie's been poor, shall we say, of late. We've used a lot of players this year. Nobody's really tickled my fancy. I've not played someone, seen them come on and go, he's an absolute worldly. So this is how we're going to go. There's a chance we're just going to end up going back to a 4-4-2 and hoping for the best. Maybe even like change to a 5-3-2. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. But Gorman, Pearce, and Kylie are our only players with a rating above 7. Fleming sitting on a 6.99. Not too bad. Charlie Lyons on a 6.49. Jamie O'Sullivan's got a 6.33. We have a lot of players on really poor. Like McAlevey has a 6.28. Stephen O'Connor, 6.05. He has been terrible. He has been so bad. Is there anyone else on like ridiculously bad? No, a lot of players just haven't played. A lot of players are on non-contracts, so that's not played. Vinnie Quinlan started the season as my first choice right winger. Not played recently. Yeah, it's just a lot of There's an awful lot of the team is really bad. I will put my hands up and say I don't know my best 11. Nobody knows the best 11. I don't think anybody. Yeah, we need to end this bad run. No pressure on Evan Pearce. Evan Pearce has been in decent form. Ish. Yeah, it's not been great. The attacking football, has it made a difference? I wouldn't say it's caused us issues. I think it's more just the fact that our team isn't great at football. But then again, we're playing as Cobh Ramblers. I would hope to be doing a little bit better. Like, we had such a good start to the season. Kylie. Oh, see, like, at the start of the season, Kylie bangs that in. I gave my lad a game against, I think it was Cork City. Instantly regretted it. He was so poor in that game. Connor Keeley gets his first goal of the season. Standard. Playing in Stradbrook. Max Sweeney has been in terrible form, but none of our centre-backs have played well. Gorman, for a second there I was like, one of our centre-backs is going to score here, and I'm going to be made look like a fool. Still not playing great. Finn Harps are cheating. They have a Portuguese player. That's cheating, right? Having a Portuguese player in your team. That first half flew, and it was terrible. Gorman, back post, nobody's there. Manley. Come on, somebody get on Marty Waters. Not Crowley. We've had bad experiences with Crowleys this year. Casey. Not great. Not great from their left midfielder. Tom Holland to Max Sweeney. Punts it forward to absolutely nobody. Eric Kiley tries, but doesn't get there, and he just straight past O'Connor. We are very lucky that our team cannot get the ball anywhere. Cabinteely have jumped us in the league. We've had one shot. Yeah, go out and avenge what happened last time. Actually, no, just leave it. The defence is motivated. That's what you want. Come on, lads, show a bit of passion. McLaughlin is not having a great game. Taylor is not having a great game. Fleming not having a... Okay, let's have a look at who's having a good game. Nobody. Yep, nobody. Absolute. Jeez, McSweeney. Thought he was getting sent off there. VAR. Topical. VAR. If this is a penalty now, it'll have to go back to McSweeney tripping the Cabinteely player. If you saw the Real Madrid versus Paris Saint-Germain game, when I recorded this last night, it was last night. If you were watching that game, you'll understand. If you weren't, you probably won't. I'm going to put Charlie Lanes out. Actually, Taylor's picked up. Charlie Lanes, you've been third. Going to bring on Jamie O'Sullivan. Because why not? Pierce, you can come off for Mawanga. Don't really want to be a poacher. I'll have you play it as a little bit of a support striker. I don't really have a centre midfielder on the bench, but we're going to bring on Devitt. Make Lamb deep line playmaker. Make Devitt a box to box. And we're going to make triple substitution. 66th minute. 66th minute. O'Sullivan bangs it clear. Mwanga. Oh, he's done his man and then stops moving. And then shoots from really, really, really far away. You gotta love lower league football. Come on, lads. McSweeney's fired up. Gorman whips it in. Oh, the pluckage. The pluckage from McGuinness. That's ridiculous. McPint just plucks it. Charlie Fleming. Big ball forward. Can Gorman get there? Gorman cannot, because Gorman is like 4'2". Taylor takes it down. Tom Holland pings it forward, but nobody's there. Surely offside. Yeah, Marty Waters, you're offside, buddy. The lads are all like, oh, what have we done? You've let them score a goal. Look how far offside he was. I couldn't even see him when I knew he was offside. Come on. Let me... Push forward. Score a goddamn goal. Keeley. Come on, referees. Time wasting. Book him. Marty Waters. Marty Waters isn't this good. Tom Holland just manages to keep a hold of the ball. And we go down to another defeat. At least we had 8 shots in the second half. 2 on target. I'm going to have to change something. Like, nobody played. Like, did anyone play? Alright, McSweeney had a decent game. O'Sullivan had a decent game. Everyone else played like ass turd. Right. Well, that's not ideal. We're now 6th in the league. We are still 6 points ahead of Finn Harps, who we play next. No, 7 points ahead, sorry, of Finn Harps. Athlone, at least Athlone are floating away at the bottom of the table. Wait, did I see a 4-3? Drogheda Limerick. That must have been a good game to go see. I would have hated to go to see Cabinteely play Cobh. 7 without a win. And of course, McSweeney has a good game. Suspended for the next one. Of course. What we're going to do now is we are going to jump ahead to the Finn Harps game, where we need to get something, anything. I would take a draw at this stage. We need to get something against Finn Harps. They are struggling-ish. They've had 2 wins all season. They've beaten Cabinteely. Where did this team go? The team that were winning everything. Actually, to be fair, the team that were winning everything stopped winning everything in the second half of the last episode. So maybe this time we're going to win. That's how it's going to work. We're just going to win every game now. It's going to be fine. All right, we will be back in but a second, but a moment, but a mere nanometer. What was the thing? We'll be back for the Finn Harps game. Don't go anywhere. Stay right where we are. Alright, fellas, we're back now for the game against Finn Harps. We're just the 5 points behind Drogs. We are 6 points ahead of Finn Harps. Could all happen. Could all work out. It says here preferred formation 4-4 or 4-3-3. I was going to say 4-4-3. That would be handy to have an extra player who's really, really bad on the pitch. I'm sure no Cobh Ramblers players are watching this series because, oh god, I hope they're not. We're not playing 4-3-3 today. We're not going to play a 4-4-2. We are going to play a 5-3-2. Tiki-taka. Why not? I haven't tried tiki-taka yet. Seems like it's overpowered. I've seen a lot of people using tiki-taka. Might as well. I've changed it a little bit. None of my players can pass the ball. And the 2 players who can pass the ball don't really like passing the ball. So we're going to start with Holland in goal. I've moved him back to be a support keeper, our support sweeper keeper, rather than the sweeper keeper on attack, because I do not trust my goalkeepers. O'Riordan, instead of being a ball-playing defender, is a no-nonsense centre-back. O'Sullivan's going to play centre-back on defend. Lyons is going to play centre-back on defend. O'Sullivan's on cover. Lyons centre-back on defend. Fleming is going to play as a wing-back on support, with Taylor on the other side playing as a wing-back on support. Lamb is going to be a ball-winning midfielder on support, with McLaughlin as a advanced playmaker. Hurley is going to play as a centre midfielder on attack. McGowan is going to play as a deep lying forward on support, and Kylie starts as an advanced forward. I do believe I've made one. Yeah, I don't want him doing that. I'm actually going to swap him. So it's going to be him and Hurley swapping around. I'm going to leave McLaughlin run around with his 12 flair, 9 passing, 8 vision. Not terrible. I would prefer if Lamb actually became a playmaker. Not very good at it, but he has the attributes for it. But every time he plays there, he's horrendous. So I'm just not gonna make it. He's got 1 flair as well. So having him as an advanced playmaker, not really a good idea, I don't think. I did do a quick pick after the last game when I threw this together. This is literally just standard 5. It was a 5-2-2-1 that I just made slightly different because we don't really have attacking midfielders. And then just made a few made a few changes to it to suit the players we have. But because it was supposed to be a complete forward, don't have anyone who can play as a complete forward, so advanced forward it will have to do. Fleming, McGowan. Okay, it's gone in for a corner. I haven't done set pieces for this. feel like that's an issue. Hurley loses the ball, and Finn Harps just hoof it as far away as possible. We're going to demand more. 2 players focused. This is good. We're doing better. We're doing better than we have previously when it comes to players. I'm going to cheek a little bit of encouragement for halftime. Nobody cares. Literally, nobody cares. It's like, nah, boss. Nah, you're grand. Thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, thank God Tom Holland is there. He's walked through the net. That is... I like it. Tom Holland with another save. This man... Oh. Tom Holland is fantastic at football. If I could have 11 Tom Hollands on the pitch, I think we'd actually do well. Just saying. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Pretty poor first half. Pretty poor first half in every game. Cabinteely missed a penalty, but then I'm assuming scored the rebound. If everyone digs in, we can still... Okay, nobody cares. I have pretty much lost the dressing room as well. They're not big fans of me. But at the same time, nobody hates me too much. So I see that as an ultimate win. Ultimately, it's not horrendous. It's satisfactory. I think all but one player likes me. Oh. At one point, only one player hated or didn't like me. The majority of the time, my players enjoy my presence, or at least tolerate it. So, that's what a football manager wants. When their players tolerate their existence. Reardon. See, like, he's one of our best centre backs, and he can't really defend. Thankfully, the Finn Harps striker forgot to put his legs on today. We're O'Sullivan to Lions. Whips it forward. Nobody is there. They've just put another ball over the top. Thankfully, one of our lads is there to save it. We are going to go with the wing backs. We're going to go a little more attacking. Because why not? McGowan is playing horrendously. Going to bring on Mwanga. Why have we got Stephen O'Connor on the bench? Oh yeah, because I don't have any other centre backs. Because McSweeney's suspended. We only had 4 centre backs that were capable of playing. It turns out we have a lot of wingers. A fact I was aware of. Did not realise just how many wingers we actually have. Fuck this. We are going to go... This time is very rapidly running out now. O'Riordan having a bad game. Not much I can really do about it. Don't have anyone I can bring on for him. Just going to make him a centre back. Who is on the bench that can make any bit of a difference? The answer is nobody. I'm just going to take off Eric Kiley. Make you a Pochar. Mwanga, you can be a support pressing forward. No, that's what we wanted to do. Let's go for a much higher tempo. Yeah, probably not a good idea to use the offside trap actually. I don't want to commit suicide when it comes to all my tactics. Come on lads, push forward. Birmingham. Mwanga picks up the ball to Taylor. Hurley puts Mwanga through. Whips it in. Keane Leonard, not there, but Lamb picks it up. Whips it back in, and there's no Cobh players there. And then we lose the ball again. And the team who are 8th place are now going... No, Tom Holland is having none of it. Okay, we need to just, this, and then we do this, and then we'll do this, we do this. So we've just completely changed the tactic. 100%. Pretty much everything is different. Fitzgerald to Taylor. McLaughlin. Lamb. Fitzgerald. Nobody is there, but Taylor picks it back up to McLaughlin again. Fitzgerald. Straight to one of their players. Tom Holland picks up the ball. Dinks it forward. Nobody's... Again, we lose a header. Nobody's there. We're... Fitzgerald to Lamb. Back to Fitzgerald. Birmingham. Fitzgerald. A lot of our players going through Fitzgerald at the minute. Yeah, he's also not very good at being a defender. And Yao Lima, I swear, it's illegal to have a 16-year-old Portuguese player. How do you get a 16-year-old Portuguese player? We're in Ireland. How do you get a 16-year-old Portuguese player coming through your youth intake? We're going to lose at home to Finn Harps. Oh my god, it was a wonder goal. Philip Roberts smashes one home. Right, tiki-taka does not work in Ireland. Putting it out there now. Tiki-taka does not work. McLaughlin with the free kick. Is he going to get to take it? He is. And he managed to absolutely smash it in. It was a lovely goal. There's time, lads. There's time. There is time. My assistant manager wanted me to also tell Eric Kiley that he's been fantastic recently. He has not. Eric Kiley's been pretty trash. So I'm glad my assistant manager's contract is running out. Philip Roberts has just scored a hat-trick against us. His first 3 goals of the season. Seven minutes of added time. They scored 3 goals in the 90th minute. We scored in the 90th minute. 4 goals were scored in the 90th minute. Oh, I'm glad the lads are happy. McLaughlin played well. Nobody got pissed off. That's fine. I'm going to just tell Reardon he was shit. Yep, and he's happy with it. That is fine. This is just... I've applied for the Real Madrid job. Just, FYI. They finished 4th. So they sacked Zidane. 8 games without a win. Just delightful. Barcelona sacked Valverde. Because they finished 3rd. Applied for that as well. What else have I applied for? I applied for Spennymoor and they said no. So I'm waiting for the Real Madrid Barcelona jobs. They're going to come in. Marcelo Bielsa is favourite. Marcelo Bielsa's Tottenham manager. What the fuck is going on? I think I'm above going to Northern Ireland. I'd like to think I am. Navarra are looking for a manager. Oh. Boston are looking for a manager. Wexford and Athlone have both sacked their managers. That's scary for me because they're behind us in the league. Ooh. Bizarre for nerves. Oh, God. Right. When are we going to come back? As it stands at this very moment right now, I think we come back for the Senior Challenge Cup first round, whoever that may be, and UCD, because I think those, maybe not UCD, but I think whoever we get in the Senior Cup or Senior Challenge Cup first round could be a game that we win. Maybe. Probably not. I'm still, that Limerick game, I can't believe we lost that 5-3. I can't believe we lost to Finn Harps. Oh, what is life? Anyway, yeah, we come back for the Senior Challenge Cup first round, and whoever in UCD. I wish it was UCC. We'd beat them. We've beaten UCC already this year, haven't we? We haven't played UCC yet, have we? No. I want to play Leeds again. Leeds was fun. Leeds was an easy game. Probably get smashed by them now because of our shit form. But yeah, like we got beaten by UCD here, but we beat them in a friendly. Who is Matty Cunningham? Must have had him on trial. We did, and I let him go. Very good. Yeah, I think you should leave a pity, like. Leave a comment telling me how poor my selection process has been. When you come back for the next episode, there probably will be a new tactic. I'll have probably done something completely different. It's not working. Thank you very much for watching, fellas. I will see you in the next one.